I thought that I would actually make a video, but not just hesitate and just wait till I had some free time and things like that, but do it while I'm doing stuff. Why not? And what came up before I actually press record is the fact of, was it my thinking that I was thinking solely by myself of, oh, they're going to think this or they're going to think that. They're going to criticize the video. They're going to treat me like this. They're going to treat me like that, when I have been literally making videos for a minute, and yet I had those thoughts in my mind. And sometimes a bunch of you, you don't care about that stuff. Just the community, just the communion with me is enough. And I guess that's what makes some of you great, you know? It's not a judgmental space, it's just all love. So I would say that. And I guess that's all. I mean, if something comes across my mind and I just get to gabbing, then I will. But other than that, I'm just here. Let's just say that. I'm just here, and I decided to just press record and just, if something comes across my mind, I just start talking about it. I guess I'll say this. I'll say this. Did most of you know, after you go to so-called sleep, you astral travel to a different space and you're no longer in the same space. You're no longer there. Although your room may look the same, or wherever you slept may look the same, it is not the same locations. It is a different spacing. You are not the same as you was 24 hours ago, or however long it looked like you opened your eyes. You are not the same. You are different. And therefore, a lot of that stuff was covered up in the fact of, it's just natural for your body to heal and you feel a little better when you wake up. No, you're a totally different person. You stepped into another type of life that looks the same, but it gave you the opportunity right then and there to see it a different way. And you might see that those things that was worrying you before might go a different type of way. That's what I noticed. And some of us, if we know that right out, then we'll approach it a different way, not actively putting into place that our day is going to go this way or our day is going to go that way. No, we'll think of it a different way if we know that we woke up, so-called woke up, because I say that a lot of us, we don't sleep, we just transfer or transform. So I'll say that. But when we go to the new space, if we had that information, we'll look at it a different way. Maybe even pull out the body a little bit and observe it in just a way of not bondage, or I just have to live this life, that you actively have choices in some of it. And you're not as bound as you think. I know the world makes us feel that way, but sometimes it's not always true. Some of the decisions you can actually make and maneuver, and especially when you're given another chance, like literally given another chance, when it looks like you crack open those eyes. When I traveled yesterday, I saw my spaceship. I'm going to say that if I'm an intergalactic being, I'm going to say that I had a spaceship. You know, I'm going to go out there and say I have a spaceship, you know, and I'm going to say it's too big for this planet. So I'm going to say that and be brave about saying it. And I saw it. I traveled to it. I said that the channel I was going to make a few changes to the channel and start talking about astral travel and going to certain places. Well, it's certain things that you have as this galactic being that is not, let's say, it's not easy for it to fit in the same plane as you. And sometimes it travels around you and it has a different type of mode, and that's what they call stealth mode. Your items, your galactic weaponry, your galactic, just all your type of things that you tried to bring with you that could not fit through the magnetic field is still around you, but it's in incremental pieces. I'll say that. So that's just some of the things that is on my mind, some of the things that I feel, I believe, you know, and you can't always share that with everybody, but I can share with you guys. So that's what I'm doing. Sometimes I wish I can get a little freer on here though. I wish that it could be like I could just say anything that I want and I felt 100% comfortable. Like whatever this video is, I will not edit not one piece of it. I'm going to leave it just like that. And the reason I'm going to do that is to build my confidence. And I may have thought I was confident a little bit before, but I had been seeing that it had been certain things about myself that I wasn't comfortable, and I wasn't to the degree of being as comfortable as I want to be. I want to be free. If I'm going to be on this plane, I want to be as free as possible and not worry about what a stranger has to say, or even a family member or a fake neighbor or a fake friend. I want to be able to say and do whatever I want. That's what I want. So it's like I'm putting myself in some type of training to be able to feel like that and do those things. Feel comfortable enough to do those things. So that's what I'm going to do. So even if I have to come on here some days and I'm just washing dishes or cleaning up and just talking and stuff like that, just being myself, I'll share it. Because it all leads me to loving myself in all sorts of ways. So that's what I'll do. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. I really do. My cash app is LasonyaL, LasonyaL. All donations is appreciated and sometimes needed. And if you don't know already, I offer all sorts of spiritual services. All that is in the description. So, where did most of you travel last night? Tell me. Leave them in the comments. I would love to hear about it and even decipher some of them with you. So let me know where you went. when you so-called closed those eyes? What kind of words did you hear when you went on your remote voyage? Do any of you ever see water when you travel? Like, do you ever see the ocean? I want to know that. I had asked that a few times from people that appear to be close to me, but they never really see that water. And I want to know if it's different for you. If you ever really experience in being in the ocean or experience being something other than human and stuff like that. Have you ever seen yourself as something else? Please leave a comment. I'm interested in that.